Look at your hand. Feel the texture of your skin, the hard structure of the bone underneath, the faint, steady pulse of blood. This incredible biological machine, you, has remained fundamentally the same for 200,000 years. But we, you and I, are the last of the pure humans. If you could travel to the year 3000, the person you'd meet wouldn't just see you as ancient, they would see you as a completely different species. We are standing on the very edge of a transition so profound, so radical, that it will redefine the very meaning of being alive. Today, we're not just looking at the future, we are embarking on a journey through the next 10 centuries. From the seamless merger of mind and machine to the colossal task of terraforming our solar system, this is the timeline of what we will become. The first great leap forward won't happen in the distant stars, but right inside our own cells. Picture the year 2200, the very concept of aging as we know it, the slow decay of our bodies, will be reclassified. It won't be seen as an inevitable part of life, but as a primitive, curable disease. Through technologies like CRISPR and unimaginably advanced gene editing, we will unlock what could be called the biological reset, a process as routine as a software update, reverting our cells to a youthful, optimal state. Imagine celebrating your 100th birthday with the body and energy of a 25-year-old, but even with perfect biology, we are still bound by its limitations. To truly transcend, to go further, humanity will turn from carbon to silicon. This ushers in the neural link era. By the 24th century, the clumsy interfaces we use today, keyboards, screens, voice commands, will seem absurdly inefficient. Why type on a screen when you can simply think a command? The internet will no longer be something you access. It will become a seamless layer of your own consciousness. Knowledge will cease to be something you laboriously learn over years. It will be downloaded. Want to speak Mandarin fluently? It's a 5-second installation. Need to understand quantum mechanics? Just download the knowledge pack. This incredible power, however, creates the first great divide in human history. Society splits into two distinct groups: the enhanced, whose minds are connected to this global network of information, and the naturals, those who choose to remain biologically unaltered. A new kind of class system emerges, not based on wealth, but on cognitive bandwidth. What about our home, our planet? By the year 2500, Earth will have transformed from a planet exploited by industry into a meticulously managed garden. The climate crisis of our era will be a distant memory. Global cooling technologies and vast, bioengineered carbon capture forests will have stabilized the atmosphere, healing the scars we inflicted. But this revitalized Earth will be strangely quiet, serene but empty. Why? Because the Great Migration will be in full swing. With lifespans stretching for centuries, the long transit times of space travel are no longer a barrier. They are just a scenic journey. Our moon will become a glowing hub of industry, its surface dotted with lights. And Mars will no longer be the red planet. Its skies will be blue, and its rusty plains will show patches of green and blue as terraforming efforts bear fruit. We are no longer a fragile single-planet species. We are the Solarian civilization, a culture spanning multiple worlds. And this is where our story takes a turn into the truly strange, the truly transcendent. As we approach the year 2800, we face a philosophical and technological event horizon, the digital ascension. The question will be asked, why maintain a fragile body of meat and bone? A body that requires constant fuel, oxygen, and protection from the harshness of the universe. For many, the answer will be, we don't have to. Millions, then billions, will choose to upload. Their consciousness, the very essence of who they are, will be transferred into vast, moon-sized supercomputers orbiting the sun. Giant Matryoshka brains designed to harness its total energy output. In these digital realms, the laws of physics are programmable. Time itself is malleable. A few seconds in the physical world can feel like years, even centuries, of rich, subjective experience. You could live 1,000 different lives in a single afternoon. You could compose symphonies with colors and emotions, explore universes of pure mathematics, or converse with perfect simulations of history's greatest minds. For these new entities, these post-humans, the physical world is just a slow, dusty, and rather boring museum. And so, we arrive at the new millennium, the year 3000. What does humanity look like? Earth is now a sacred monument, a protected world park. A small number of natural humans live there, preserved and studied, much like we protect endangered species today. They are a living link to the primal origins of consciousness. The rest of what was once humanity has spread and diversified across the solar system, splitting into three distinct, almost alien branches. First, there are the Terrans. These are the descendants of those who chose to remain biological, but embraced enhancement. They live on a verdant Mars, on orbiting habitats, and in the outer moons of Jupiter and Saturn. They still have bodies, but they are genetically perfected, disease-free, and incredibly long-lived. Second, there are the cyborgs. These are beings of immense scale, engineered to thrive in the vacuum of space itself. They have merged their organic forms with powerful machinery, becoming colossal entities capable of mining asteroids with their bare hands or building new habitats from raw cosmic material. They are the builders and titans of the Solarian civilization. And third, there are the ancients. These are the digital minds, the uploaded consciousnesses living in the sun's orbit. They are beings of pure thought, their minds operating on timescales and with a complexity that a biological brain cannot even begin to comprehend. They are, for all intents and purposes, gods. We are no longer one people. We have become a galactic ecosystem of intelligence. Language has evolved beyond spoken words into a form of direct thought transfer. Death, for most, is no longer a certainty but an option, a choice one can make if they ever grow weary of existence. If you could travel to the year 3000 and meet one of your descendants, they might look at you not with disdain, but with a kind of gentle pity, and perhaps awe. To them, we are the brave, tragic pioneers who lived short, painful, but intensely beautiful lives in the chaotic pre-digital age. We are the fragile foundation upon which their godlike existence is built. Every struggle we face today, every war, every disease, every discovery, every love, every heartbreak is the raw genetic and mimetic code of their future. So, look at your hand again. See it now for what it is. It's a relic of a bygone era, but it's also the very tool that will build the future, that will reach for the stars. The journey to the year 3000 has already begun. Which version of the future would you choose? A digital immortality among the stars, a perfected biological life close to nature, or something in between? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. The future is coming faster than you think. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to stay on the timeline.